EFL Championship Ipswich Town vs QPR prediction, team news, lineups preview. Championship title chasers Ipswich Town will endeavour to break a miserable 3-game winless streak when Queen's Park Rangers travel to Portman Road for a Friday night battle. Kieran McKenna's men drew 1-1 with Leicester City in their recent top-of-the-table showdown, while their visitors were comfortably dispatched 2-0 by Millwall at the Den match preview. Christmas celebrations may have been somewhat muted at Portman Road in the wake of Ipswich's final 2 contests before December 25, which saw the Tractor Boys run out of fuel in a 2-2 draw with East Anglian rivals Norwich City and an embarrassing 4-0 loss to Leeds United. The visit of league-leading Leicester on Boxing Day offered McKenna's confidence-sapped troops a prime opportunity to blow the race for glory wide open, although the Foxes were on course to widen the gap when Steffi Mavididi curled home a delightful first-half opener. However, after Cameron Burgess was controversially not penalised for a penalty box barge on Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, who has since made his feelings clear on the matter, Sam Morsy levelled for Ipswich in fortuitous circumstances, as his speculative strike deflected off of Ricardo Pereira's foot and Jan-Nick Vestergaard's head on its way in. That 93rd-minute intervention ensured that the second-placed Tractor Boys would prevent Leicester from increasing their 6-point lead at the summit of the standings. Although Southampton now have just a 5-point gap to make up to McKenna's team, and no other side in the top half of the table has also failed to win any of their last 3 games. The 2-goal stalemate with Leicester also marked the 8th time on the bounce where Ipswich have both scored and conceded in a championship home fixture, and while only Preston North End and Blackburn Rovers possess a worse defensive record on familiar territory, the Tractor Boys' 33 strikes at the correct end is unrivaled. After experiencing the obligatory new manager bounce in the QPR hot seat, only losing one of his opening 7 games and even stringing a 3-match winning sequence together, Marty Cifuentes has found the going a lot tougher in recent match days. As is the case with Ipswich, the R's also gear up for their final fixture of 2023, aiming to pick up their first win in 4 attempts. Having slumped to their 3rd consecutive championship defeat during their Boxing Day stopover in Millwall, 2 added time strikes made the difference, as Tom Bradshaw finished at the back stick just before the halftime whistle blew. And with mere moments remaining at the Den, Murray Wallace managed to bundle the ball home to leave the 22nd-placed visitors 5 points adrift of safety, following another chastening afternoon. A blunt Cifuentes insisted that he is not some messiah able to perform miracles with his QPR unit, who have been told to look at themselves in the mirror as they aim to avoid repeating October's 4-game losing streak in the 2nd tier. A meager record of just 1 goal from their last 360 minutes of football will do little to aid QPR in their quest for victory on Friday, and their 5-game unbeaten run against Ipswich came to an end in August, where Connor Chaplin made the net bulge in a 1-0 Tractor Boys triumph. Team news. Ipswich were forced into an attacking alteration with just 22 minutes gone against Leicester, as George Hurst sustained a hamstring injury and is expected to go for scans in the coming days to determine the extent of the damage. However, Hurst is just one of 2 fitness concerns for the hosts at this juncture, alongside Lee Evans, who has been sidelined since the end of September with a knee problem and will remain in the infirmary for a number of months. Caden Jackson was given the nod to replace the stricken Hurst on Boxing Day, but Freddie Ladapo is also knocking on the door for a recall, as are Amari Hutchinson and Massimo Luongo amid the unrelenting fixture schedule. Meanwhile, QPR boss Cifuentes is hopeful of welcoming Morgan Fox back to training this week following his 3-month absence with a knee injury, but it would be a shock to see the left-back deemed ready for a competitive return so soon. Jack Callback is also being regularly assessed as he works his way back from a muscular concern, but no fresh worries have arisen from the loss to Millwall, leaving Cifuentes with several options for change to ponder. Defender Jimmy Dunn only lasted 63 minutes at the Den, although his early withdrawal can be attributed to a first-half booking, so he ought to reprise his role in front of 36-year-old Asmir Begovic. Ipswich Town possible starting lineup: Hladky, Clark, Wolfenden, Burgess, Williams, Morsy, Luongo, Hutchinson, Chaplin, Broadhead, Jackson. Queen's Park Rangers possible starting lineup. Begovic, Kakai, Dunn, Clarksalter, Cannon, Pull, Field, Dozzell, Willock, Dykes, Chair. We say, Ipswich Town 2-0, Queen's Park Rangers. Not since Roy Keane was at the Portman Road helm in 2009-10 have Ipswich done the double over QPR. But the free-scoring Tractor Boys should not pass up this golden chance to reignite their title bid. Defensive discipline has not come naturally to McKenna's troops this term. But with Cifuentes' off-color QPR struggling to find their shooting boots, a convincing Tractor Boys success is the only outcome we can envisage. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.